Next up, we have under session 2, Arun M, representing 2024 Region 10 Young Professionals Outstanding Section Affinity Group Awardee. So without taking much of your time, I would like to invite Arun to share your ideas with the people who are participating today. Arun, over to you.
Thank you, Manodia, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I would also like to thank Moshum for his wonderful experience sharing. Yes, individually shared what is really important. Uh, I will be covering what is that particular award. Since Moshum's award was individual contribution and my award is going to be the team's contribution. It is the Affinity Group. This started 2 to 3 years back when we started thinking on several new initiatives. We thought how we should create an impact. During the tenure of Mr. Aravindan Anbalagan, who was the previous chair of IEEE Madras Young Professional, at that instant, we were discussing about what is the impact that we can create on the society, how to transform student members to graduate student members and young professionals. The biggest challenge that we faced was transforming people from student to young professionals. So keeping that in the impact, we try to reach out to the student branches. We identified potential student members who can be transformed to young professionals. So that in mind, we created a few events targeting student community, and we created potential young professionals. To proudly say that now we do have 15 to 20 young professionals that we transformed in the past year, where they are all now in the lineup. Even we have 2 to 3 volunteers from our section winning the MGA Young Professional Achievement Award in last year. Ms. Priyanka, who we developed from student to a YP, she has won that. And that was in our mind to inculcate in the student branch. With respect to the Affinity Group Award, the main focus on the selection criteria. What the selection criteria will be looking is the contribution created by the Affinity Group and the impact that event or proposals that you write that going to play a vital role. How a member has been transformed and how you are connecting with the professional and networking. This is going to play a vital role. And the second important criteria that they will look for is the collaboration that we do with respect to industry and academia. We at IEEE Madras Young Professionals, what we did is we kept two lines. One focusing on industry and second focusing on academia. With respect to academia, whatever event that we receive, to say that we applied for all the MGA funding opportunities and Region 10 funding opportunities, to list up, say, example, STEP and local activity funding, meetup funding, and upskill. So what we will do is we will call for the venue host where the events will be conducted through the student branches, so that directly we can meet the students there, the final year students, and we will try to create impact how young professionals are working and what will be the transition when you continue your IEEE membership. So that was the one thing that we did. And with respect to industries, we have tied up with several industry where we take our graduate student members for industrial visits. And last year, volunteering leadership training program we hosted in the industry, gluten technology. So that created impact to the student members, where one day they spend their entire day in that industry. So that is the one thing that created a very good impact. And other thing that your application should focus on, how you are working as a team. This plays a vital role. I am very gifted that I had a wonderful team where they helped me in all the perspectives, all the initiatives that we did. To list our YP team, Mr. Abdul Alik, Mr. Ashwant, Ms. Indumati Gunasekharan, Mr. Srikanth, Akshya, all they did a wonderful job. Whatever event that we proposed, they were always there with us. And the other important thing is maintaining the documentation, because for all the applications that we write, the documentation is very important. Even the Exicom meetings that we conducted, we documented it, we kept it very nicely in a folder, and we attached that to the application so that it will create a difference. Documenting is very important, and the quality of events that we do. Second, we conducted various events for the betterment of community, where one such kind of event is a cycle rally event, where we focused on the site objective, and it was the one kind of event where we went for a 14-kilometer cycle rally. We initiated this event last year with the motive to make people do cycling, pedaling for a change. Climate change action was the main motto. We gave them the importance, why it is important to avoid vehicle riding, carpooling can be done. These were all some of the things that we proposed during that event. The other events that we conducted, which include the upskill event. For the past 3 years, we have been getting this upskill event. I should thank Region 10 for selecting our proposal. This created a great impact for the student members, where we trained them with the latest technologies and leadership roles that impacted on the student community. The other event which we focused on was entrepreneurial event called Mass YP Entrepreneur Summit, where we selected 30 to 40 students and we trained them with how to do a quality entrepreneurial roles. We tied up with a local entrepreneurial trainer called Tamilpreneur. They trained the students how to run business effectively. This was one such initiative that created a high impact, and we had a few students among the trained becoming an entrepreneur. That was the one of the impact that we created. And YP, we stood along with the section and section society chapters. Whatever initiative the section and section society chapters are taking, we were always there to support the section and the section chapters. We should also thank our chairs of Madras section for the past 2 tenures, Dr. Kumarappan sir and Dr. Porkumaran sir was always there to support us and give us the opportunity to host all the section level events. So this was another opportunity that created to reach out to all the members in the section. I should also thank Dr. Deepak Mathur sir, who is here, who was always a motivating factor. Whenever he sees our IEEE Madras young professionals, he was always there to appreciate. He used to motivate us and mentor us. Thank you, sir. And other important thing that I want to tell for the affinity group is try to conduct some mentoring meetings. So this was also one of the impact created event that we done, where we had mentors from the young professionals and industries, where we connected them with the student members, and that also created a good impact. So these are all some events and best practices that we did for winning this award. Thank you, Manodya. Over to you.